There it is, man. The Noles are 3-1, 4-1 in the ACC. 4-1 in the ACC. With the big win on the road against the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, a game that they should have won.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about it. Hoops, man. Hoops, man. I'm so excited.
Catch the fever, man.
I'm excited, man. I am excited.
Damn it.
I am so excited about the hoops.
You never know when it's going to be Ham's last year. I mean, his last ride could be this year. They're getting better.
Game.
They're getting better.
Game. This is the full depth. This is what you want to see. You go on the road. It was going to be a tough game. You should have won this game, and you did.
Yeah. I mean,
Great. What you got there? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You got it done. Bob Miller, man, he continues to impress me with his big man mentality. 9 rebounds, 9 tough rebounds.
Yep.
A few blocks tonight.
Confidence.
Today.
He's got confidence, man.
Yeah. Keep playing confident. It might not go in. He had a bad shooting night. Everybody from Florida State had a bad shooting night tonight.
But what you saw was them adapt and make sure they got the win. You saw Watkins wasn't shooting the ball well. You saw him take the ball down low.
Right. He was doing fine until he got into foul trouble in the first half.
But tonight it was about Primo Spears.
Primo was the killer. He was the closer.
Came up, and this is what you brought him in for. It's a shame that it took so long.
Oh man, yeah. Wait. Let's touch on that real quick.
Well, yeah. What? I mean, why?
Another guy.
Get to it.
Yeah, another guy that we're counting on, for the season that the NCAA drags their feet, or
they're too busy working on the case against the football team.
I guess
to worry about trying to let this guy play. At least.
Oh yeah.
That's 2 years in a row. 2 years in a row. They did it 2 years to Bob Miller last year. So we're finally getting to see him come together. This team's playing full strength now, and you can kind of see what it can do. This Notre Dame team, I saw them play Duke to the wire just the other night.
Right, their record's not going to reflect it, but yeah, it's a road game. It's a road game in conference.
Supposed to win, you got
4 straight.
Right,
yeah. Come on, that's just
you're doing exactly what you needed to do.
Right, man. And if you would have been full strength from the jump, I'm saying 11-5 at worst right now. Probably
you still had 4 guys in double figures.
Probably 12-4.
Darren Green Jr. still had 10 points. Jameer Watkins had 12. Worley had 10 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists for Jalen. And then Baba Miller with the 9 rebounds, only 5 points, but 3 assists as well. Gainey was there too with 4 points.
Yeah, I mean, it was a team. Everybody shot horribly. I believe they were like 39%.
And tonight it was Spears.
Yeah,
and you get him the ball.
He did enough. He did enough from the.
I liked seeing that at the end. This is what you want to see, kind of a guy that can at times
close it out.
Yeah, he doesn't need to pass. He can create his own shot. You don't want that to fester into someone who does that in where it doesn't get the ball involved.
Well, there's a difference between hero ball and then stepping up and taking over the game when
that's
you need
what you
to.
saw tonight. And the more he plays the more he gels with this team. I saw he's trying to get guys involved, and I liked what I saw tonight is when he saw it, he did it correctly, and he hero balled it at the right time.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's at the end of the game. That's when that's when you take it over. You can't go and win a game with, 18 minutes to go in the first half.
Right. And he has
you can't start playing, it's just me out here when you have the whole game left. But as the game gets down to those final minutes,
right.
You want a guy that is not afraid to have the ball in his hands. And that's something that Florida State has struggled to find throughout the Ham tenure. Consistently. You had it, obviously, with a guy like Trent Forrest. You had it.
You didn't shoot the ball well tonight.
No,
it was 39%.
39%, 28 from 3.
Yep. So
did very well at the free throw line at the end of the game.
Right.
Worley and Watkins hit both free throws in some very crucial situations. Man, it's a really good win for a team.
I'm very pleased.
Would not have been able to win a game like this last year.
Oh gosh, totally.
Yeah.
But Notre Dame did not shoot the ball well from free throw. They were 3 of 11.
Yeah, they really did struggle from the free throw line. That was a huge difference.
13 of 15 for the Noles on the free throw line. Take them when you can get them. Good job there.
Well, you got to, and let's admit,
those are the kind of things you have to do on the road to get the win.
If you shoot 39% from the field and 28% from 3-point against a quality team, a team that's ranked, a team that's going to be playing in the tournament, like, you're going to lose. But that's not who they were playing today. They're playing Notre Dame, a team that's struggling and first-year coach, figuring things out.
10-6.
They did enough to win. They did enough to win.
10 wins now.
Yeah,
10-6, 4-1 in the ACC.
I say 12-4 if they had the full roster. But I know.
Can't do that.
I don't think the conference record would be.
Well, now you have to play with that chip on your shoulder.
Yeah,
and that brotherhood. Hopefully, get some loving each other.
Right. It does seem like they're starting to improve just in every aspect of it. You know, it's. Hey man, I'm saying catch the fever. We'll start seeing people at games.
Yeah. Well, there's a road game next.
Yeah. Yeah. You got to go down to Moral Gables and, Coral Gables. Sorry.
So they're going to be out. They're going to be out. They got a game today.
They got a game today. I can't remember who they play, but they're liable to get that game. Although I don't know, man. Like, they look a little different than they did last year. Maybe they just haven't turned it on. I've only watched a very, very limited sample size.
They're at Virginia Tech today.
Yeah, and that's a tricky team, dude. Padula and that other guy, baby Rex Chapman, Cantor.
They lose that one, they're going to be coming in hungry.
Yeah.
So,
but it's going to be a game.
It's good to see we have 2 road games. You went ahead and got the first one. Your next home game is against Clemson.
Right, and that's going to be a really tough game.
So, regardless of what happens against Miami, you need to show out at the Tuck.
Next Saturday. People need to get there, man. Like, what else is going on? What else is going on?
This team feeds off of it. The Tuck, it's so crazy because if you bring that energy there, it gets special.
Yeah.
As you saw.
It's nuts, man.
I mean, if you bring that energy there, that place can be.
Right. It's a difficult place to play no matter what the stands look like.
When Ham's running a full roster, if that place is running,
bumping,
you're good luck.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we need to see if you're in the area, come to the game because
Saturday's probably going to be in the afternoon, dude. It's going to be a perfect.
Don't be upset that they're finally getting it rolling here. I like the way they're playing hard. They didn't have the shooting tonight. Took care of business on the road. Cold. Went out there.
Snow. What did Primo Spears say is the first time he's seen snow
in a few years? He's from up there, man.
Yeah, he's from Connecticut.
Yeah. It was a good game. Hoops, man. Hoops, there it is.
I'm
excited, man.
Yeah.
Last year sucked.
Yeah.
Last year sucked. Not going to lie. Last year sucked.
Well, it was awful, man. You just knew from the get-go, like, something ain't right. And it just...
Right.
Every single night they came out there, it's like, dude, this just isn't what you see out of a Hamilton team.
No. And
we had to go.
You see now they have their lineup.
Yeah.
And they're playing like they love each other, man.
Just playing like they got a purpose.
Team, man.
Not like they don't even want to be out there,
Fun team to watch. It is. I love to see Baba's maturation as well. Get him the ball.
He can be so dominant.
You start force feeding him the ball.
Yeah.
I'm saying it. Force feeding the ball. I need him aggressive.
Settled for a few jumps. And I mean, dude, layups weren't going in today. It was just one of those days.
Yeah. You're on the road. I mean, I saw Notre Dame give Duke all they could, but it's all about getting a dub. Especially on the road. You saw how hard that can be. And Louisville went
those conference play
years winning on the road. But they broke that streak against Miami of all teams. That was shocking to see. So we'll see what the Hurricanes do today against the Hokies. on the road.
It's too early to call it the Matthew Cleveland effect. I'm not doing that.
But we'll see.
Even if it's not his fault.
On the Knowles schedule. No, it's definitely.
He's going to put in 40 against us, watch.
Oh. No, it's not.
I mean, when he's on, he's on.
He got the win tonight, and that was number one.
Yeah.
Now you're at 10-6. You're 4-1 in the conference. You're doing what you needed to do if you want to have a chance.
Right.
You want to have any shot at postseason play.
Well, after next week, the conference season will be what? A third over, and you'll be sitting up there in the top quadrant of the conference in the standings.
Right.
Win or lose. So that's a success. You going 4-6 in all three stanzas, man, you're sitting there at what? 12-6.
12's a good number to get to.
Yeah.
Maybe even more. And win all of them. Let's try to win them all.
Beat everyone.
Feels good to have Norvell signed for his contract, $10 million a year.
What do you think it's like having $10 million a year living here in Tallahassee, man?
It's really good. That's why he stayed. Because he can win here. He can win championships here.
I mean,
and he feels it, and he loves being a Knoll, and there's something special about that. And we'll see what happens. And I'm excited.
Well, it's well deserved, man. It's well deserved.
Well, we're going to watch some basketball, and we'll talk to you next time right here on the North Florida Sports Network.
We had to go. Our ride was here. We got a shuttle to our